5, 4, 3.
It's going. It's up there. It's up there in the corner. I guess.
Mm.
Okay, that there.
What motherfucking entrance? What are we to start back?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Nobody's Listening.
Yeah, we back, bitches.
What a blockbuster episode. See, the thing people don't understand is you had to wait a while because I said the last episode that black people weren't doing nothing stupid right this
You
second.
did say that, yeah.
So,
Said that.
now would be a great time to come back, being though is that it's all these things going on and
What's going on?
the lawsuits, man. Them motherfuckers is flying every which way these days, man. They just adding people and
It's all
just,
fake news.
just
It's
doing.
it's a political witch hunt. It's a hip opera. In fact, it's a hypocrisy. It's fake. It's fake news.
Listen,
And for the record, everyone that wants to know, did he do it? Did he not? Diddy didn't do it. All right. I'm telling you right here, live for the first time, Diddy didn't do it. At least I don't think he did it.
I'm gonna agree. I mean, I've been telling Cat all day. He wasn't there. I would hope. I didn't know anybody that was at any of these parties or possibly in those rooms. But I just get tired of a lot of things getting drawn out so far with no evidence. I haven't seen a shred of anything. Normally whenever things come out, they normally have like a slew of evidence. I know the feds don't go after people unless they got a good chance. But in the way that those shit is working today, man, they looking to tear them motherfuckers down. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is a witch hunt, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was true neither.
I don't believe shit. I really don't. Yeah, I don't believe. I don't look, man. I don't know. I don't know.
I remember I was rooting for the bull because I remember I kept telling somebody like,
But Cat Williams said you got to tell him no.
did he know or
Yeah,
the
he said you got to
industry?
tell Diddy no.
Oh,
And then Columbus Short said that he invited him to the hotel. Damn, he might have did it.
now,
Yeah, man, he might have did it. Yeah,
now,
Columbus Short said that nigga invited him to the hotel,
now,
and it was just him there.
now, when it comes to things like this, I mean, like for instance, okay, we going go to a lighter topic for a second, like the Terry Crews situation. I kind of believe Terry Crews because Terry Crews was active when he did it. Terry Crews didn't come out after his career was inactive for a decade and now he brushed
Yeah,
up
yeah, I get what you're
against
saying.
me.
Yeah, right.
That kind of already make me kind of look at shit weird. Give me somebody active that he, damn, other than Meek Mills. Give me somebody other than Meek Mills that's tied up, that's active, that he did something to at one of these parties. I mean, I know you didn't quote the clip with Brandon T. Jackson. See, that is the part that give me the reasonable doubt to even have the thought that he's weird, because you got people like Denzel Washington, Brandon T. Jackson, and other celebrities saying, "Don't stay at this man parties at the 10 o'clock." Now, I also know if you go to a swingers party at the 10 o'clock, shit changes. It's a
You
lot
shouldn't
of
be at no
parties.
swingers party.
Huh?
You shouldn't be at a swingers party.
I didn't say I was, but if you look at I see the invitation to one. It says the party starts at 3, I mean at 8, and officially starts at 10.
Oh,
See what I'm saying? So they letting you know 8 to 10 is when the 3 liters and the chips is out. At the 10 o'clock, that's when the KY and the prophylactics come out after
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
Did you just, nigga? I ain't seen a 3-liter soda in years, dog.
I know there's a lot of thirsty people in there, and I know they're super dehydrated. I can only imagine how dehydrated they would be at the swingers party. So I just figured a 3 liter would be a good soda. You know, 2 liter, they'll probably run through a few of those. Plus, I don't want to think what any of them might do
They
with
got
those
33
bottles.
liters on the table, huh?
Yeah.
33 liters.
And then when niggas come through at 10, they missed it. You had chips and 3 liters early, all that shit. But even
The
for
whole
like,
shebang.
but for them like type situations, even you know the way that they move on those things, that kind of alone kind of made me a little wary of shit too. Because like I said, the way that they carry. About 7, 8 years ago, I was actually on Diddy's side, saying that the antics that he was doing
What do you
was
mean on his
publicity.
side?
Like I figured like you ever see a kid that do retarded shit to get attention?
Yeah.
That's how I looked at that gay shit one. I know he seen it was making money. I know it was making him go viral. Every crazy word came out his mouth. It was getting tons and tons of clips off of the crazy shit was coming out. Remember the joint with Nori? I mean, but see, that's another thing. I gotta stop saying these things that make me not that think he did it because Nori was too nervous.
Yeah,
I can
understand.
understand.
He was like, I got you scrambling, daddy. And like when you like, yeah. He was wild.
That's like a
That
nigga
was
trying to answer the phone and dropping that shit everywhere. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Nori. He did have you a little nervous in that joint. And then we all know Fab is all over the internet partying, but he don't want to party with Diddy though. That kind
I
of
mean he partied with him, but you know what I'm saying?
he said you ain't party with me like that. See, it's the 2P. Remember, the official it starts at 8 and it officially starts at 10. So the party is at 8, but the party is at the 10. See? See, I'm telling you. But
Yeah.
you know, it's just a series of things. And I mean, like the stuff that I read the last few days, all that hitting room, like some of the stuff is justifiable to me. Like I think somebody was like, "Oh, he had trap doors in the back to sneak people in." It's called a star interest. Restaurants have them, buildings have them. They don't want people seeing George Clooney pulling up in your front yard getting out his Range Rover. You're gonna run over to attack him, but he can come up on the water side, you know, and come through there where nobody can see him. So that's kind of explanatory. Then they like, "Oh yeah, hitting rooms." If I had his money, I would probably have tons of hidden rooms. That's where you hide your personal stuff out though. They aren't called safe rooms.
Right. I just believe it was like excessive though, like the way they raided the crib and all of that shit. Like we seen them raid Trump crib, you know what I'm saying? Was Melania outside in handcuffs? You know what I'm saying? What's his daughter name?
Ivana.
Ivanka?
Ivana.
Ivanka? Was she out there in fucking handcuffs? Like it's just like certain shit is just like, come on, man. Like
Well,
y'all went in there with machine guns and shit, like y'all was running up in fucking El Chapo spot. Like that shit was wild, man.
that was the bad part because he's is sex, not drugs and criminal. So they did kind of run up in that joint like they was looking for Ben Laden in that joint.
They ain't do Jared from Subway like that.
I don't know.
Why they ain't run up in his crib like that? You know what I'm saying?
They definitely did.
Trump been out here grabbing bitches by the pussy for years. Y'all ain't raid his crib like that.
He was cool with that.
You know what I'm saying? For years. They pick and choose what they want to do to people though, man. Like we already know. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
He might have been having these crazy ass parties, yo. He might have though. He might have.
But my thing is this, right? When it comes to topics like this is why I really don't like when us as a people get caught up in this stuff because the fact that we already know that he ain't start this shit. We probably ain't even manning it. But somebody got to take the fall. Somebody has to take the fall in these situations. And I really feel like Main Man might be a fall guy because the way that they trying to oversell it and overcap it, this person was a drug mule. This person bought drugs here. Like, come on, man. Now y'all just really, really tipping now. Now, like I said, the more and more they put on it, the less and less they making me believe. And like I said, listening to that whole little situation with the shit with R. Kelly, that shit was kind of crazy. Cause like, did you see the joint how they actually locked R. Kelly up, or what? How they got the charges brought to him?
I don't even remember.
The way they got R. Kelly was each state is different. You know, you might have Ohio, Pennsylvania, and the next state over. The legal consent law for sex could be 16, 17, and 18. So think about it. If he's in a state where it's 18, oh, I got a show over here and a show over here.
Mm-hmm.
You just traced through two states with a minor. That's how they got it.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? Little nut shit like that. And
I mean, but it's like, why would he be with chicks that young though? With him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come on, man. It's certain shit where it's like, come on, yeah.
and see, this the funny thing. The girl that got him jammed up, I don't know if you remember, the black ass pop was on the news talking about that motherfucker, but then they had paperwork stating that he legally
He like signed the
signed his
door.
door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's the stipulations. And just like I seen on the interview yesterday, which kind of made total sense. Just like the weed dispensaries. Yeah, nigga, it's a thousand of them
But they still they cracking down, closing them and all that shit.
because it's only legal on the state level, not on the federal level. So anytime the feds say, fuck that, let's shut these stores down, with no will, they can go and lock them motherfuckers up for selling marijuana. It's only legal on the state level. Like that's why I say the stipulations of how they get people is kind of crazy. I would kind of think that, you know, he would be aware of things like that, because it's just to see the thing. When you got that much, when you got as much money like us, we can be, we can have an entourage, and our entourage can meet a girl and bring them on a bus. We don't know this girl. We never counteracted with her. We don't even know her fucking name. But then something go wrong, we gonna get booked for trafficking this girl. We picked her up. We bought her from state to state. It's gonna be on us because we the ones with the money and we the faces. Like, for instance, when I was reading the part where they was saying that he didn't want to pay Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, he did not pay Cassie. The shareholders that represent and own his brand paid her.
Mm-hmm.
He denied of paying her. So that's another thing where I hope this episode will help people out too, because most motherfuckers will really think that at this level of his life, these niggas got all this money, but they don't even own their own self. See what I'm saying? That's why he was looking so burnt out the last couple years and all that shit, because he's a puppet. He'd have been in the game so long that his, you know, the corporation owned him.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Then you see they found out that the nigga who owned Essence magazine is the guy who bought Revolt, which has been his long-term friend for years. Like, it's kind of crazy because I'm not gonna make him sound like the victim, but that's what he signed himself up for. He wanted that max wealth.
A lot of people been saying it got something to do with him suing like some sort of like
The
beverage
liquor
company.
company.
Yeah, some shit like that too. So I'm not really sure on all of that, but that shit wild though, man. That shit definitely wild. And then like the fact that Meek name ended up in it is just like even wilder. It's just like, how the fuck your name get into that? Like why is your name being brought up in that?
Now, see, the only thing now, all right, move on to the Meek Mill stick. I mean, when I first got when they was like, oh, Meek Mills and Diddy, Meek Mills and Diddy, I'm like, to my knowledge, he ended up in management under Diddy when he was fucking with Nicki. Because I remember it was a time where I didn't know, and I was actually amazed to find out that all of these artists was managed by Diddy. I didn't know that Diddy was still managers of these people, Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj, a lot of the top acts at the time.
Mm.
So he was dealing with Meek Mill's career at the time. I knew that. But I do remember seeing a clip where supposedly Master P told him to distance himself away from Diddy and his business dealings. So I don't really know. And I never heard anything about them being in the studio together. I don't even know. First off, if Diddy was managing him, what are they doing in the studio together? When did your manager start coming to the studio? Your manager produce songs?
I mean, no, but they might be putting in some sort of input though on you know what I'm saying, on tracks and all that type shit or
Your
whatever.
manager got that type of creative right? I guess if you Diddy,
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Take
But-
that, take that.
because the thing that
Mhm.
like and see the part that people don't understand when Diddy handled the stuff on his project, it wasn't really that type stuff. Diddy was trying to get that nigga Brandon deals and all that other stuff. So like, even from my knowledge, I can't say I was at every party, but I don't see any type of freak ass relationship between them.
Yeah, like that shit just seemed weird.
Yeah, like it really don't add up to me personally. I mean, at the end of the day, a nigga just showed me a still shot of Stevie J fucking a white man. Before the day, I would have never believed that video existed.
Well, why you point towards me like I showed you the still shot? I didn't show him that still shot. Like I didn't. Like, but you pointed this way. You said a nigga showed me.
The nigga was sitting there. He was sitting in that spot though. That's the thing that got me. But see, up until today, I would have been like,
true.
I'd have been like, man, Stevie J be, man, that nigga be get all the bitches. Stevie J. I would have not believed it up until I seen that still shot. I mean, they talk about, oh, this is a training video. Did he show niggas? And
What the fuck?
I said, what? But at the end of the day, I cannot deny something that I seen with my own eyes. I mean, about to this point, present day, that video could have been out 20 years. I never seen it. I never heard any gay accusations dealing with Stevie J. Nothing whatsoever other than a bitch chasing that nigga down or him ducking child support. I never heard of anything goofy dealing with him. So that's why I gotta start to stop thinking off of what I know and start doing more of the research. I told my sister earlier, this situation I kind of want to sit back until I start to see more evidence. Cause I don't even know the fuck Lil Ron is. I ain't even never heard of you, nigga. And you went to go work with that nigga knowing that he get into weird shit so you can do this.
This is my thing though too. Also with that, it's like now everybody want to talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit been going on for years. Now y'all just want to talk about it now.
Now, yeah. You know why it's perfect timing?
That shit makes no sense.
You know why it's perfect
Like it's
timing?
whenever somebody, but I'm just saying, like whenever somebody get in a situation, there's always a motherfucker that go, oh yeah, yep, me too, yeah, me too, yeah, I was there too, yeah, I was there. And it's just like, what the fuck, like now all y'all just remember that y'all was there.
When I first thought about that shit, cause dog, it's like the thing about it because you know why, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why this is the perfect time and why people are coming out now. You notice that whistleblowing shit has been real popular over the last few years. Niggas telling what they seeing in the industry,
Right.
the demonic shit, the freak shit. So now they noticing that they can tell their story and they're not dying. Their plane is not crashing, their car brakes are not going out. They're making it to their destinations. Brother Bilal is still breathing. Like niggas can do like real shit.
Why you bring up Brother Bilal?
Because remember when he kept saying he felt in fear of his life? Like people might think they know, people might allegedly claim that they know something, but they might keep this story silent because in fear they think it is movie shit. Like somebody can come and just shoot you in the back of your head because you know that they did some freak shit. So you know what I'm saying? So for that reason, that's why I'll be like, I feel how I feel this present day, you can come out and say things that you see. And like I said, still live to see another day. You know, you're not getting a hot shot of drugs in your arm in a hotel room, or, you know, the many, many ways they have killed off people who have decided to step up and speak on things that was going on. I mean, I don't mean to be a shadow of bad news with black people, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say we've been hearing stories, because I remember as a kid, I always heard some freak shit on Star Island. That's before Diddy even got out there. But that was when the white folks was out Star Island. So, you know, they weird shit was cool and all them, you know. Then we ain't gonna say it, act like we don't hear about the coke parties and underage girls and underage boys out in the Malibu joints with them. We hear the stories, but we don't never see no
Yeah, because then they
investigation.
do something to the boys. What was one? Both of their names like Corey or something like that.
Corey Haynes and Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been touching these child stars for years. Look at the boy on the Nickelodeon joint. You did all that freak body shit, went to jail for 16 months and got a job with Disney.
Yeah.
Damn. See what I'm saying? So at the end
They
of the
put us
day,
around more kids.
yeah, it's like to do more shit. Like that's a lot of times where like I'm glad that this podcast and shit came big, because nobody pays attention to those shits like that. If that documentary would have never came out, and even though it's out, nobody is still saying the same thing. They got documents proving that this man has single-handedly, some way, shape, or form violated so many kids on the cast of that show. And the only reprimand he got was 16 months and a job to come back out to finish creating around children. Or matter of fact,
Yeah.
Drew, you know what happened? I think they put him on Disney animated, so that way he wasn't around no kids. He was just around computers and shit like that.
He still get to meet kids and shit.
He didn't go work for Disney Junior.
Nah,
He
fuck
went to
that.
go work for Disney Audio Visual Technical Pyrical Department. He didn't get to go work with the kids, even though he probably used the shit out of his Disneyland pass. But but like stuff like that, it go unnoticed. And I mean, I remember the situation with Kevin Spacey before the pandemic came in. Took that man
Oh
whole
yeah,
national.
something did happen with him.
See what I'm saying? To the tune where they ended his national TV show flat out. No ending show, no killing him off. And you ain't seen Kevin Spacey outside of Lincoln commercial.
Mhm.
You know, Cuba Gooding Jr. did some weird shit. I ain't seen
What the
that
fuck
man
did
in
he do?
years. They
I just
said
see Cuba Gooding Jr. was just
he was doing the OJ documentary.
No, I seen him after that. I seen that nigga breakdancing at a concert somewhere. He was like next to Flavor Flav or some shit like that. I know that shit sound crazy, right? It sound like a weird dream or some shit. I seen that shit online recently though.
I
Like
was trying to plead the
this,
insanity case.
this nigga was breakdancing.
Man, listen, he can act as crazy as he want. Nigga,
Mhm.
you were saying when you try to force yourself on the women. So I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not sparing my own either.
Oh
You
yeah,
did
they
some
did
freak
say he
shit.
tried to like force himself on some
Yeah.
chicks.
And he had multiple accounts. See, the thing is,
Pause. Then they say he like whipped his joint out, talking about you don't want to have sex with me, you know who I am? Or some shit
yeah,
like that.
cause remember the bitches came back to the room because they was on his homeboy.
Yeah,
And then when they got there, he thought because he was Cuba
because he
Gooding.
won't get in the air. When he
Yeah,
was at Neil Long crib, he thought they was gonna go for
dig it. And they
it.
didn't go that way. They treated him like when he was in the movie with Beyonce.
You talking about what? I never even seen that joke. What's that Fighting Temptation? I remember the cover for that joke though. Like he looked as goofy as shit on there.
I
He was like
mean,
radio with a suit on.
but it's like the way the way he moved. Like I said, I'm not done. And then I mean, like I said, the bull, um, Epstein and all that shit. Like, come on, man, that man had like 200 bodies.
Yeah.
Cause see, that's another thing too that we definitely gotta
But shit,
talk.
Epstein got booked though, right? Yeah, because that's the boy that killed himself in
He
jail.
went to, man. What's the old ass man that they finally decided to book after all them decades?
Oh, Harvey Weinstein,
There
the
we
movie
go.
boy,
That's what I'm talking about. Now that's another person right there that
the
we
nigga, the
gotta.
motherfucker from Lionsgate.
Yeah, we gotta bring this nigga in full because see, like people don't think about the potential. My homeboy came over the other day and made a comment. And that shit kind of shook me up. Um, First off, we're gonna take a shot. Give me, let me take my deli shot at my, my people I don't like. But yeah, because I can't, in the comments, you can't really go crazy on the comments like that.
Right.
They can bleep that shit out. Academic, you a bitch ass nigga. I'm about to tell y'all why. Any of y'all niggas support that nigga academic, you a bitch ass nigga too. See, the thing, I was watching the joint the other night where, his dick eating ass calls up Whack 100. Like, the thing about academic, ladies and gentlemen, why I can't stand this nigga is he's a bitch ass nigga. And he got that one tough friend that he can call that he always call him. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
And who was that? Whack 100?
Yeah, he calls Whack 100, whatever. Of course,
Whack 100 is tough friend?
I mean, it's the toughest nigga he probably know.
Go ahead, continue.
It is like I noticed I seen a video with him calling and chiming on the Meek Mill situation. Then you call him to chime in on the Diddy situation. And then it's like Whack 100 not understanding that you single-handedly assisting this nigga snitch. See what I'm saying? Like he implementing people that ain't even in documents, pointing out situations why they should be in documents. That ain't weird to nobody. That man single-handedly put Young Miami in the spotlight. Well, how she isn't in on the paperwork, and I don't know how the hell. I know she seen something, and she held in the goddamn Officer Act. Damn, nigga, y'all want to talk about Officer Vlad? At least Vlad make the nigga tell on theyself. That nigga just tell on you. Like, come on, what's the difference?
All right, but what about, all right, let's see, all right, since you're talking about Act, right? What'd you think about Meek being mad at him about him bringing that shit up, though? Like the shit that was in that statement or whatever. I was like, I don't see how he could be at him because it wasn't like other people wasn't reporting it. And then it ain't like you and Act got a relationship anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can see if it was somebody he knew that was reporting it.
All right, look, we gonna shift boundaries.
Somebody that he fuck with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's somebody that you don't fuck with. So it was like, why would you be surprised that he reported that?
All right, we gonna shift boundaries because I definitely would want to. We definitely need to talk on that whole little Philly thing because I get tired of niggas that live out of the city that don't understand what this do to the city. But we gonna get on that in a second. Honestly, I don't agree with it, and I do agree with Meek Mill says because if you're gonna be a blogger, a fan of hip hop, a historian, your only job out here is to report and uplift the culture. I don't see academic do anything to uplift the culture. Then on top of that, you attack him. I mean, don't get me wrong, Meek do some nut ass shit. I don't agree with some of the things he do, but at the end of the day, I don't naturally see anything for him to be targeted like that. Like he got the bias for him. Like I can't see anybody that should hate somebody so much that they never had a beef with. He ain't never fucked my bitch. He never shot my cousin, my brother, but I hate him that much that I'm gonna use the power of my whole platform to drop on his fucking head. That's because you're a fucking weirdo. You got too much time on your hands, bro. And then it's like I remember the nut she used to say, "I'll do what I want because I don't come outside. You ain't gonna see me."
Academic
Bro.
pussy.
Hey, yeah, because he always beating it the fuck up
Definitely pussy.
with his hands. But
Oh shit. I did see that video.
man. But at the end of the day, like I tell kids, like with him, it's just like I said, he's a touchy topic. And I mean, it's like even with the whole Meek Mills thing, because as we see, it goes from him, oh, he's the Diddy thing, and then now you go and do some nut shit where you try to divide the city. Now, for me, I seen it from a mile away because I remember when Game did it years ago, same formula, you know, you blowing OG whack, he probably told you don't do it that way. But I remember Game did some same nut shit. He was beefing with some Philly niggas. Now all of a sudden he go get everybody, you know, go grab an artist, give him laid, won't do all this goofy
Yeah,
shit.
man, it's the art of war.
See what I'm saying? Then it's over. Um, I'm not upset for academic for none of those videos that he shot with them Philly niggas. I'm upset for the Philly niggas. Um, I'm gonna touch on that part too, because like I said, I'm upset, but I'm okay with some of them. Like I said, the boy Dean, I ain't really that upset with. He gave to me, Dean looked like he didn't even really do the shit. I don't even know why he went. Like I said, I don't know. I ain't gonna actually just throw a bag on a nigga, but to me, he didn't seem like he wanted to be there. He seemed like he was out of place. Downside pop, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That shit was a good look for him for his music. You know what I'm saying?
For
The Pound Side Pop. Like, he do music, so that's good promotion for him right there.
the only nigga that had reason as far as good publicity to go up there was Cooley, because you know why? Cooley had a tape right there waiting.
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm not mad at Cooley Mills because they beef been going back and forth before the internet, before Instagram. So
Yeah.
if you ain't from the city, you ain't gonna understand it. But as far as like I said, him trying to pick these people to get up there, I mean, I appreciate the ones he did pick. Like I said, I don't know much about the honestly, I don't know much about the ball player side. Pop needs outsiders. He got on my radar beefing with me. So I can't say, oh man, that's my nigga. Nah, he got on my radar beefing with him. And then honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I found out about the beef with I found out about Pound Side Pop through beef with Meek. And then another nigga called me and put me on the nigga Leap Board, and I never listened to Pound Side Pop again. I got hooked on Leap Board. And what's the white board with all the tattoos? The white board. He
Mills?
signed the Kiss, yeah.
Mills, Millie,
Yeah.
shit like that.
I got stuck on them too, and that kind of had my little, what I call a recent little street niggas that they fulfilled that void, you know, in that area. So I didn't really have to go dig too far into Pound Side Poppins, but I was cool with Lee Ward. But
But see, music shit make you have to feel like you gotta pick a side neither though.
I didn't like Pound Side Poppins. Oh, why? I'm 40 years old. What the fuck am I drilling? I've been a screw. I mean, fuck. It's the fuck said, well,
This is
no dick, nigga. No dick.
no, we not used to that.
We gotta make, man, come on, man. That shit copyrighted for the city, man. We gotta make that big, man. No goodie. You know? You know? But like I never really never catch his music. And like I said, I listen to younger niggas' music. I just really didn't relate to it. Like I said, Leak Ward, I like the story. You know, I like the styles. So that's pretty much what got it away from me. Cause like it's other niggas in the city that, like I said, I heard they songs the way of people, but no, man, listen to that shit.
Mhm.
But I really did appreciate, like I said, how he took his, you know, the money and the power to try to call himself the violence. Like I said, clearly that's a good power move because that gets his mixtape out and that gets him out to the public eyes. Really, to be honest, he gonna have to put up or shut up Because I do always tell niggas, man, that I say the same thing. You put me in the rooms, I ain't getting out.
Mhm.
So there you in the rooms. I don't want to see you back here on that shit, bro. You said if you get them opportunities, it's just fucked up that you had to bash one of your own to get there. But you better make the best out of it. That's the only way I'm gonna continue to respect you, little nigga. I'm telling you now. If you did all this and you end up back here with us, I ain't got no respect for you, man. No respect. But how you feel about this shit, man?
Who to say he gonna blow from this though?
You don't think he got a good chance?
Yeah, I'm just saying though, like, you know what I mean? Like, with the way streaming is and all that shit right now, bro, you can't count on just dropping no mixtape and thinking like, oh boom.
Well, no, it can get to fire still.
Yeah, true.
And see, by you going through what they call a beef with, see, that's another thing too, man, that make it funny with this whole beef shit. Because these niggas is just matches. Meek is the gas.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? They ain't gonna spark without him. So now I found out a way where I can go against him. He did right. It's just better, you better make it like how you say, hey man, that nigga come up in your face, you better sock that nigga. But you better make that motherfucking sucker punch count. You better knock his ass out when you do, because if he get back up, he will fuck you up. And that's where he gotta understand. He took a nice little sucker punch. Actually, he giving him a nice little round of nice little flurry, which you better make sure you make the blitz count, bro. I'm telling you, bro. No bit. No bit. But
Mhm.
you gotta definitely make sure that shit count, because if it count for nothing, bro, then what the fuck? See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, it's definitely another thing I hate about here. I mean, I hope that he got people. It seems now he got people around me, so hopefully his team is gonna make sure this run. Because I remember when Quilly actually had his own scene. That's another reason why I say I'm gonna call it labeled as a sucker punch, because I remember he had a little steam on his own with a song. And remember, he was all on the side of buses. He was all on the beginning of the Eagles game. So what happened with that moment?
That's what I'm saying. So, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
and it's like you might not have nobody that might want to deal with that situation right now, being as though he beefing with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't really got no beef with nobody in the industry. So it's like motherfuckers gonna be like, it's kind of like a conflict of interest. I signed this nigga now, me and this nigga gonna have a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying?
he really don't. And see, the thing is, like I said, I'm about to say two fucked up things, but I mean, niggas that get old. To me, I always said Quilly Mill's career didn't go where it was supposed to go because too much happened to him. And for me, honestly, like I say, a man say the same shit. You ain't gonna get no fucking videos of nobody knocking me out and tweeting from my phone. You not gonna get nobody putting hands and feet on me neither. You ain't gonna get no internet disrespect. Like, so some of the times,
I forgot about that.
yeah, see what I'm saying? And see, I remember years ago, I used to tell niggas on the block, man, that shit don't mean nothing. You crazy as fuck if you think that street shit don't mean nothing. You stupid as shit. Because of a nigga,
Yeah, I
like,
forgot.
it's a nigga up there that's right above an A&R. You crazy as shit if you think every A&R in the business did not take Quilly Mill tape up to somebody. And he took it up to a nigga that said, I think it's the young boy that this and this happened. What that nigga on the internet look like he had lockjaw, and niggas keep track of all this stuff. It's the internet, it don't disappear. Just like I told somebody the other day. Now he dropped these videos. Then you see all them P Mill beat up videos is starting to resurface again. You
I ain't
can't.
never seen Mogul lately. That's crazy.
They
I forgot all.
popping
That's what
up.
I'm saying. I forgot all about the shit.
They came out of still shots and then they popping up because see the one thing that he didn't factor in, right? Meek Mill got to follow. We can't deny it. I mean, after the last album sales, I mean, we're not gonna say a cult like follow, but when it comes to devious and free shit, that's where your followers go to work. So you started to see first. I started to see like little still shots of the situations with him. Then now the videos are starting to resurface.
Mm.
I mean, they don't disappear. It's the internet. Once it's there, it's there. But I do tell people that it plays a big part in your career because you look at every successful rapper. How many like disrespectful stories you got from, oh man, I remember that nigga Jay-Z. I knocked that nigga out in the lunchroom back in high school. Oh, we used to chase him all through Marcy Projects. No, you're not going to get that. Everybody that's a superstar or well respected has a sturdy background to where you're not going to find no videos that has disrespect tied to them. Unfortunately, Meek Mills is an artist that doesn't have any videos like that.
I mean, you can say that to a certain extent though, but shit, they got 6ix9ine from working out of the Poppy store and made him a rapper.
That's true. But Meek Mills was a rapper. This
Right,
is
but
what
no,
he
but I'm saying
sought
that
out
to
to
say
do.
no, because I'm saying that to say like because at one point 6ix9ine was a successful rapper. Like shit, if he dropped music now, he still might bubble and sell some fucking albums. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like I get what you're saying, but you know what I mean?
That's for me. Like,
It's about the music at the end of the day, dog. I think because you gotta think that motherfucker 6ix9ine read it and then came out and dropped music with didn't he do the shit with Nicki afterwards?
yeah,
Yeah, that shit came out afterwards and shit. Motherfuckers was playing that shit as if nothing ever happened. Same situation with the bull with the YSL shit, the bull Gunner. You know what I mean? Then he drop an album. That fucking song, what the fuck is that song?
yeah, these niggas,
It's like a weird ass sounding song, but I can't even think of how the fuck that shit go right now, man. But
yeah, these
motherfuckers running
niggas,
around playing that
look,
shit.
but no, cause we're like, remember too, right? This is why I tell niggas, right now, this is like the age of where no Diddy, you can be a whistleblower. You can you can do things like for instance, niggas start talking about oh 6ix9ine back out. He's still selling records. But then they go rent one of them fucking they go raid one of them cellular farms and you got fucking 10,000 phones streaming his music.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? These niggas is in a machine. You in that machine, that machine gonna make sure you eat regardless. They gonna make sure you stay relevant too. And them two niggas that was in the machine. Like right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. A nigga could probably come out right now and sell 700,000 copies. It's a different day and age right now. That's on like that shit, dog. Like even for instance, like I got another funny thing about that music shit too, where they take things misconstrued because even like you said, you got quit like with us, we are the home of the spitters, but also
Right.
too, no Diddy. But at the end of the day, we are the home of the hate. And that shit gonna really overshadow all. If you do the homework behind every successful artist that came out this city, 75, 80% of them is gonna have that same success story. Oh, okay, my clique realized I was the one that was about to go. And they all just put their energy behind me. And that's how you end up with the people, but they feel as though it's that we put all the push behind you. Now you gonna come back and hook us up, or at least give us a avenue to get where you got to. this is why I say I don't fully agree with, I'm not a Meek Mill's fan for this specific reason. Because I do agree, and I ain't gonna say I agree, because it's just my opinion. But I do feel watching cats like Kendrick Lamar, ASAP Rocky, you probably can name a few. What I'm trying to get niggas to understand is niggas who got deals, made hit songs, and said, "Oh nah, fuck that. Let me go get my homies. Let me start a clique and put my niggas on." No, y'all ain't gotta wait till I sell 53 million. Y'all ain't gotta wait till I get to $80 million in the bank. I'ma come get y'all niggas while I'm still working off my first deal bread. We ain't gonna
Well,
wait.
what crew did Meek Mill have though?
You build them. The whole Bloodhounds. The niggas he rapped with before he came in. Or if that was the case, you got the power to sign any nigga in the city that's hot.
Yeah, facts. But I mean,
This is not honestly, rightfully think about it. These other cities fuck up our city. This ain't Houston. Nigga, I can sign a nigga from Northeast. I can sign a nigga from South Philly. And I'm
right.
from
So
uptown.
so you don't think on his part that that's hate?
By not
Or that
signing these people or signing the right, yes, I do.
like because it's like if you know what I'm saying, like or it could just be, you know what I'm saying, he might not be in the space to where though he can sign motherfuckers.
Why I sign Lil Snoop or all these other niggas? See, the thing is,
Or what other niggas?
Meek can have more than one artist.
Would they drop?
I mean, he still took his money and signed them. He's put a contract in front of them and made them dream chasers. He put a chain around their neck. That's an artist. See what I'm saying? He had
Man,
a
they ain't
few
putting
of
on no fucking art.
I mean, a lot of niggas do that. I mean, that's what make it crazy.
Like that's wild
Because
right
I
there.
know a couple niggas, like I said, the Tiffy Bay joint, like, oh, he let something just open up for him. And all right, you got some cats open up. But at the end of the day, how many niggas did what they did? And I mean, I can name another nigga I left out the camp. Yo Gotti. Cause like for instance, and this is just standard blueprint. This is why another reason, like I said, I didn't really, I don't really defend him much because you look at standard practice at every nigga you look up to. Jay-Z signed a bunch of Philly niggas. You get the dynasty.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? You just showcasing, all he did was showcasing the talent he had on his label. He knew that he was the Michael Jordan, and I'm gonna show my team off.
But this the thing. You could be in Michael Jordan position, but technically you really I don't fucking know. BJ Armstrong, nigga. Once the other Bulls come around, nigga, that's a problem. They ain't focused on BJ, nigga. They looking at MJ, they looking at Pippen, they looking at Rodman. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but
or in a
see,
better sense, you watch that Joe Winning Time? You ain't never watched that, John? About the Lakers?
uh-uh.
You just fucking nut, dog. But no, but basically, Magic Johnson had came in and took the boy Norm Nixon's spot and shit or whatever. So it's basically, I look at it like that. Like it's like, yo, yeah, like he's nice, but it's niggas in the city that's nicer, bro. So you figure if Meek would have been like, all right, yo, I'm gonna sign fucking, even if he said fucking, I'm gonna sign 10 niggas out of the city, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you gotta think this nigga's like Hollow Man, Pre-Forge, Slaughter Rico. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of niggas in the city that
You know what I
that
would
could, if
do?
they get signed, bro, like, he's not going to be the main focus.
He ain't gotta be, you know exactly what
But
I
that's the
would have
thing,
did.
though. he wants to be.
You know what I would have did? This is why I tell
Other than, because other than that, you would sign niggas from your city.
you know because you know why he did the same thing a lot of niggas did.
That's how I look at it.
You know where he went wrong at. First off, what you said is right, but this is where he went wrong at. When them opportunities came around, like I remember when he got a couple of hours. You know, I'm gonna say probably 2, 3 billion. What I would have did was I would have did the paperwork to incorporate Dream Chasers. And then after I would have did the paperwork to incorporate Dream Chasers, I would have went and got these niggas and signed them as in their own imprint.
Right.
So now, guess what? If y'all in my own imprint, I get percentages. So the money that you blocking me from getting 0% of by you not putting me on, you can at least get 10, 20% of it. Because you already got the inner workings around you to manage your artist. So, like he's saying, when the hotter niggas get noticed, real nigga talk, no, they wouldn't have stopped listening to you because niggas would have respected you for putting on better niggas. And that probably would have got you more record sales.
Right. Niggas
Because
like,
you
yo,
did,
they lit.
yeah, and you did, yo, nigga, he hot as shit, and he still put him on. Damn, he really is a real one. More record sales, but you decide to say no. So guess what? These artists lose the money. You lose the money. And it proves the common theory of the Philly city, man. That's why niggas don't want to come here and
Yeah,
deal with us.
granted, he don't owe niggas shit. Not saying you owe niggas nothing, but again, it's like, why go sign motherfuckers from other cities when you got the heat in your city?
That is true. And the crazy thing is, I ain't even saying it's like, oh, like, it's like, okay, you don't know me from a can of paint. I own a random manufacturing company. I manufacture 1,000 different things. Now, you come, I just so happen, we in the supermarket, I bump into you. You on the phone talking, you having trouble with getting something manufactured. I hear your idea. Damn, that's a good idea. Man, I'm gonna keep on. Or I'm gonna say, damn, maybe I can help that guy manufacture it and we can make some money together and I get his headache. Now what happened? $1 billion corporations.
Right.
That's how it be. But at the end of the day, the Philly mentality would be, shit, I'm not making money off that guy idea. Fuck that, I'm gonna keep walking. See what I'm saying? Or yeah, if they can't see a clear path, like we do have a big hate factor with us. And it's always gonna show for time and time and time and time and time. But then two niggas can't say that because when they get in position, they do the same thing. So that the last man did. But that's the way I feel as far as like my whole little quarrels with him. I mean, that's how I would have personally did it because it would have been cheapest way. We already know now, record label ain't nothing but an LLC.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
it would have been way cheaper. Gave them niggas their own imprint, so that way they got their own companies, corporations, and shit too, just like you. Like that's another thing that was always wrong with him. I didn't like too. If you build people, and it's kind of hard because like y'all pussies actually got the chance to be around these superstars. You know, to be the party with LeBrons and possibly, Kobe's and some of y'all niggas even got to be around Michael Jordan. These are prolific people. Y'all even got to be around some niggas that made their whole wealth off building up the people around them, making them just as rich as them, with springboarded all of their wealth into mega wealth. that's how everybody do it. You hang with billionaires and you can't see the formula.
And even if you don't sign motherfuckers, take them to other labels.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I know y'all looking for artists. Look,
Well,
there's some nigga in my city.
no. That's why I said the way I said, because taking on other labels, you ain't getting no money off of that.
I mean, they might turn
helping their career,
right.
which is another real nigga thing. But then you end up in situations like Jeezy. I don't like, you know how he keep on, yeah, YG, I walk, YG, I walk, YG. Nigga, what happened to Freddie and the rest of the niggas before YG? That wasn't YG wasn't your artist. You just knew him. See what I'm saying? Why you ain't walking any other artists into it? Freddie was actually ready to go.
Yeah, I seen something about that where niggas was saying none of the Jeezy artists ever drops.
Yeah, because it's the same reason with Meek. See, people don't understand, and I respect your artists, a lot of you. But at the end of the day, they not willing to do what Gotti did. They not willing to do what any of them niggas did to actually put more money like the way like Gotti. That's why I say that nigga one of a kind, because when that nigga doubled down on bags, that nigga doubled down on bags with more money than any label ever put in him. And look how that shit worked out. He doubled down, gave his artists more money than any label ever offered him. Remember, he had a deal 450,000 for CD.
Sure.
He give these niggas $600,000 and sign them as their own label, not even to an artist. So you still own your own intellectual property as a person. See, niggas don't understand that right there is some real nigga shit, because it's a forever eat.
Yeah, man. I mean, maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man.
But it's like it's really all your choice, because even for me, I don't always label it into music, because you can get a deal 10 years from there, you come back, you just sold 30 million records. No, you don't have to come back and sign people just because you're a musician. Okay, if you want to use your connections to take people into music, that's fine. Yet that might not be your passion. Maybe you might want to buy warehouses and start manufacturing stuff, which creates 3,000 new jobs each year. I would rather take that than you putting somebody on the music, because you know why? You putting on 6,000 people, not just one or a group.
Yeah.
I respect that better. I respect that way more. See what I'm saying? You building playgrounds or rec centers, shit like that. Like I would take that over you hand walking me into a label. I understand I'm hot. I mean, come on through the studio, do a feature with me every now and then. You hear a beat that sound like me, them industry niggas toss to you, shoot it my way. But nah, I would really rather respect you creating jobs for the city and doing way more.
Yeah, that's a dope thought.
See what I'm saying? So that's why I'd be like, it's the ups and downs and things. But back to this the task at hand. I mean, when they when I like I said, when I started reading the little information about, the raids, I'm not finding anything. Are you finding anything on these raids? Like any contents? I seen them removing a bunch of boxes. They said it was all electronics.
Yeah.
And as of 72 hours later, you still haven't heard anything on any evidence. Have his kids been released, or were they even arrested?
They wasn't even detained. Or what, he was just detained, that they was standing there in the handcuffs.
Detained at the scene, but they didn't leave the scene.
No.
Because I'm guessing that's who made the videos.
Nobody got arrested.
All right, so none of them got
But and
arrested.
then also, What make it weird though when they did this shit, it was a video of a lady from the news. She was like, yeah, we just followed the cops right on in as soon as they started to raid the place or whatever. So it's like, so y'all was already there? Y'all already knew this was about to take place?
The raid,
Yeah.
yeah. You know the cops called.
They called the news like, yo, make sure y'all get there and check this shit out.
Yeah,
Like,
to be the first one on scene. You know that you 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 get all the juice. You the first one there. I'm big home. So I know how that be, but
that shit wild.
yeah, like it really at the end of the day, if they don't find anything, it's super wild. And I'm not giving him any excuse, ladies and gentlemen. But even if they did have some crazy shit outside of what I already know about a scene, man, that shit could be AI now. That's why they wanted to take that shit they possession. I don't know, man. You got to show
Oh,
like,
damn, that's crazy. Right.
yeah, see what I'm saying? You can create whatever you want, man. So that's why I'm like,
Damn.
I see, but they raided the house. He wasn't there. Is there a warrant out for his arrest?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the
No.
thing. They didn't have a body warrant. They had a warrant for fucking devices and documents and shit.
Oh, so they
And
weren't even there to lock anybody up.
no, and y'all had people in handcuffs for what?
So where did the whole drug mill come
Like,
from?
what the
Then
fuck are y'all doing?
they
Like,
caught the drug mill. So they didn't even have an arrest warrant. No one was arrested.
no,
Oh, okay.
just humiliated. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, let's put them in
Okay.
handcuffs. You
So
know what I'm
y'all
saying? Sit them
had
outside on the sidewalk, put them in handcuffs.
to take their computers and cellular devices.
Yeah, that's what type of time they was on.
See what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, now we have an issue where, like I said, the world gets it and makes it bigger than what it is. And that's fucked up because they speaking things into existence. I mean, right now, you know what's gonna happen after this. A lot of people think this storm gonna calm down. Any motherfucker he brushed against is coming out, man. I'm telling you now, he breathed on their motherfucking neck wrong. They coming out the woodworks now because the media is giving them blood. They smell blood. It's chumming the water right now.
No, this chum in the water.
They smell it, man. It's chumming the water. They coming out the woodworks on this boy. I'm telling you, no Diddy. Sorry, Diddy, but no Diddy. I'm telling you, man.
Yo.
Man, fuck that, man. I'm telling you, Sean. I ain't calling you none of the other shit. You got me fucked up.
Yeah. They
But
calling him brother love.
no, Sean. Fuck that, man. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, Sean. Damn. So then we can let no Diddy live.
There you have it.
Uh, no,
There you have it.
but me myself, I said it's just kind of weird. And then it's like I don't like the way to implement things are going. Don't get me wrong. I mean, why wouldn't it be convenient to say him and his sons drug my shit and it's good to put all. I mean, honestly, for me, I just can't wait to see some evidence.
Yeah, and then that's another thing. It's like motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, I was at a party back in 2008 and somebody slipped me something in my drink and and it's like, how the fuck you remember?
They
It
same
just popped
with
up in your head in
well,
2024?
hey, that's how I work with Bill Cosby.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like they came out the woodworks on Bill. They did Bill dirty, yo. That was crazy, yo. Some like
It's the level, man. Once you hit that successful
they
level,
did Bill
they
dirty.
gonna definitely try to test you and taint you. But at the end of the day,
They
let's
got
see, like
they gonna try to
I
touch
didn't
you
say
and change
that.
you.
I say this to you,
Yo,
man.
that's crazy.
They taint Diddy.
Yo,
Taint Diddy. I ain't got to do with that. But even in those type scenarios, it kind of still make you wonder, well, because it's like it do make you wonder who they gonna fuck with next. Um, it do make you wonder what the fuck they gonna try to pull.
yeah, man, that shit is wild. I don't believe it. I need to see more evidence, though.
I do. That's why I've been telling people all day. I mean, it's good to speculate. Just like these videos only made just to brainstorm on some of the shit that's leads up to decisions. But no, we ain't got no evidence. We just joking. I wasn't never in none of that nigga parties. I ain't never even seen that man. So I don't know what he get into. I don't know nobody that knows him. I don't know nobody that been in none of his parties. I don't know. I don't know nobody on a Puff Daddy CD.
I got no way out. The victory song, man.
I mean, it's
Very shit.
listen.
Yeah.
There is no accusations from back in those days. What can I say? The accusations came out once that nigga became what's that bullshit ass joint he dropped? Public Enemy #1.
Oh shit.
Over that dumb ass shit that flop. One,
That dude named Flop.
That's a dick.
Dude, dog.
Final record sales.
Feuds in the video and everything.
Final record sales for that.
Yeah.
That's that joint where they gave him that crazy ass budget. Yeah, that astronomical ass budget for that fucking garbage. And it didn't do nothing. I remember. Cause that's when they was trying to see, that's the thing, like I tell people, right? Back then they was trying to make accusations that he was sleeping with one of the tycoon niggas to further his career. See what I'm saying? But he's been a predator the whole time, but he's sleeping with record execs for budgets and up. Come on, man. Like that's why I say a lot of times people gotta go back to the beginning stories. I don't remember hearing any gay stories about Diddy, honestly, into the thousands. I don't remember hearing no gay stories about Diddy in the 90s or the early thousands. He was with everybody. Diddy probably fucked the Kardashian or two or three. See what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to really say, like, yeah, that nigga was always on some gay shit. Nah, then you let them niggas fuck with your mind. No Diddy, you let them niggas taint your mind. See what I'm saying? That's not the way it was. We do that. So I wonder like how far this stuff goes back. Even as far as the casting stuff and shit like that. Did you ever remember seeing any photos of him beating her up in the past?
No.
All right, I just seen him in present day. Like that's the thing that's weird me out about the whole situation. If all of this stuff happened, why is it just making it to light present day? If I done seen the boy, what's his name?
He was
Dill?
playing with that joint, yeah.
Huh?
He was playing with forever.
Platinum.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, that was like right after the drop, he had 1 million sales. Like the first week of sales, like that's straight up. When did the album drop? Yeah, Puff Daddy Forever. As of September 24th, 1999, Forever has been certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, selling million copies.
Many copies. Now, how many copies is No Way Out say? Like, even like some other things too. So somebody
7 million.
That's not a flop.
That might be worldwide though.
Man, we
That
ain't
might
gonna
be
do
the deep.
that, nigga. No, motherfucker, that joke.
Hold on, wait, let me see. I want to read it.
And I remember Nas went platinum in a day. Lil Wayne went platinum in a day.
Yeah, no, yeah, that joint was 7 million.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the expectation they gave him a crazy budget, chasing 7 to 10 million to get one. And that's probably a year-to-date sales. Because I'm telling you, when it dropped, it wasn't that good. Nobody liked it because he spent. Remember the boy Jeannie Dill said he was that everybody be fine about referencing to in the interviews. He asked him, I mean, he told the whole story. The nigga gave him a shit ton of money, like $100 million or some 85 or 100 million to do that CD. He partied the money away. And when they got time to get producers and things like that together, he didn't have any money left. So he had to hurry and throw something together, and that's why the shit was so bad. And the record sales shows. And I tell you, that joint dead hard back at that time. So, like I said, certain things always, that's been speculation. But, coming out because nobody had.
He's gonna make the big sale.
Because at that time, nobody was getting them type budgets. He had a rock star budget for that CD. And nobody said so. Of course, he was sleeping with the old guy and he gave him a check. I mean, right now, I remember niggas talking about, oh, Diddy was fucking Fosworth. Don't Fosworth got a wife and kids now? Okay, yeah, that sounds so gay.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I say shit do be weird though, man. They definitely do be making some weird accusations, man. And I actually watched a documentary about him. That's why I brought him up. And Main Man told the story about how he met Diddy. He also told the story about his whole little style thing too. And when none of that shit to do with nothing being gay. It was all about getting people attention and making him famous. And what the fuck did it do? But see, I noticed he was getting too much attention in fashion. So now he's sleeping with Diddy. Like I also noticed the time and the things when things come out with people that don't really be matching up either because Farnsworth was educated and well dressed. A lot of them clothing brands were approaching him to do stuff. He was getting too popular. Now you got rumors with, oh, I came in the room and see him and Diddy in the bed together.
Mhm.
And my thing is, I hate the problem when it's always the broke motherfucker that seen this shit. Tell me somebody active that seen something. All these niggas these ass bitch. Like, nigga, you about to make me say I seen some shit. Oh man, I went there. I worked for a cleaning crew. I went there the next morning. There was condoms everywhere. I picked up a phone. I seen Diddy backdooring everyone in the room. like you could just do that, man. No, bro. That's how it works. Cause like I said, I never heard of this boy Lil Ron.
Yeah, I know. But that's also like I never heard of Brother Bilal, and that nigga was on doing the interview talking about he seen the Wayne Martin murdering. I mean murdering.
Well, that's why you didn't see him. He was in jail, nigga, where niggas with a murderers be at.
Yeah, this nigga just kept it still. He just kept insinuating that shit.
Cause he was trying to do like one of those forever loop joints, like murdering.
Yeah.
Like he just was just trying to drill it in your head.
Yo,
You know?
oh,
That's what he was. I'm just saying that was brother Bilal.
that shit was
I didn't do it. But I mean, it definitely was, I understand what you're saying.
tough.
But certain shit, like I said, I don't, these people,
Yeah, you're not gonna know because, like I said, but some of them got better gratification. We don't have Diddy's personal assistant coming out saying any of this stuff. We don't have Diddy's housekeeper coming out saying this stuff. Security staff, like the people that's with him every day. See what I'm saying? His dentist ain't saying, yo, he can't got his teeth fixed. We had dick on his brush. No. See what I'm saying? This nigga doctor ain't telling you like, yeah, his last colonoscopy, we left the flashlight, we left the flashlight in there, just went in. We let's get it back. We just let him have it. See what I'm saying? You're not getting these like things. You know, like, see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. See what I'm saying? But if you heard something like that, would you believe it? That's a doctor. See what I'm saying? Well, before we go, I need your opinion on this little white girl that he adopted.
Who adopted? Did he?
You didn't know that?
No. Let me look this up. What the fuck?
That's that nigga Sean. Mama Combs, get this nigga. I think this is what it was. And nobody tell his mom. That's what I think. I think they need to tell his mom.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, you ain't know that? Okay.
No.
He said he want like Sandra Bullock in them.
What is going on?
I think
No, but why? Why I'll be sure gonna post on the gram. He gonna tell his son he wants him to come there where it's safe. The door is open.
no, did he hear?
It pause. Right? Ew. I think I told him his back door is always open. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
And see, you would have know if he, you know, he would have been a real nigga if he would have hashtag no Diddy.
But this the thing. Why you got posted on the gram?
Cause he don't fuck with him like that.
Yo.
He ain't got no number for him. Remember, he kind of like the nasty message pop a little bit as he got closer to Diddy. Diddy became like, that's my pop, you know?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, he definitely, that I'll be sure north on them for fucking alleged freakazoid. We ain't gonna say
You
yeah.
gotta put it in, you gotta say allegedly.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there's no charges have been brought up.
yeah, alleged.
That wasn't air quotes, nigga. That was like grabbing tits that you just did, nigga. You just went like,
I mean, he did a lot. They're accusing him of a lot. I'm saying, shit, that's not just a two-finger thing. That nigga, you know what I mean? No Diddy,
oh,
he needs hands for the, like, that nigga did a lot.
oh man,
Well,
dude.
I mean, because then it's like I snapped so much I need to get on my main point because these people is saying that these niggas, you know, he's trafficking underage kids. So for academic faggot ass to be, oh, I'm so upset, man. I mean his son shenanigans. Pussy, them kids shouldn't have to go through that, you fucking weirdo. Nigga, them somebody kids that was probably took from another state or Come on, bro. That's why I be saying Meek Mills, man.
Man.
Meek Mills, if you out there and you really do watch these podcasts, bro, please sign that contract, man, and beat this boy the fuck up.
Oh,
Please. Yes, please, bro. It's the
Man.
I don't know what you
Take
waiting
that
on,
million.
nigga. That's
Take
the
that
easiest
million.
$1 million in the world, bro.
You claim your name Meek Mill, nigga. You scared to make a mill? What the fuck? What's going on?
Yeah, man, like please, man. I ain't even gonna lie, yeah, man. Hey, Wallow, man, step in for your young boy and knock it the fuck out.
Academics do wallow like fucking JoJo got done on that boxing JoJo the midget.
No, hey, Wallow ain't gonna get knocked out.
Shit.
I mean, at least, but see the thing, that's the part that's getting me, man. Like, how ain't none of these other niggas coming out here? Like, come on, cuz, get out there and tell that nigga you'll knock you the fuck out too, man. We're like, come on, man.
Yeah, he definitely should accept the challenge. Fuck it. Go out there and act the fuck out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Why you think he ain't responding?
I don't know. Like I really don't. Like
I always wonder, I don't know neither. I wonder why you just let it go. No Diddy. You just let the shit ride.
dude,
Man.
I don't know either, man.
Man.
We'll figure it out by the next episode.
Hell yeah, let's figure out something. I mean, yeah, because we definitely have some more evidence, hopefully. You know,
Right,
might
man.
actually have some actual no Diddy body warrants that
It's
were
not gonna be no
actually taking
convictions.
people.
It's not gonna be no convictions and none of that shit going on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, I believe in innocent until proven guilty.
Mhm.
You know, and I
Yeah,
know
right. And that's crazy because motherfuckers get treated like they guilty from the gate. Like it's just like what the fuck happened to innocent until proven guilty?
I think because the way his own color turned on him, that's really all they needed.
I think that just be more so niggas bidding too though. Like motherfuckers bid off of everything. So
It
it's
is,
just
it
you know
is,
what I mean? Like
and see that's the thing too, where I think people do get it misconstrued as us as a black people. Yeah, a lot of that shit do be big,
but that shit can fuck up motherfuckers' chances.
and
You know what I mean?
like I know I don't naturally want the nigga to be on no, you know, when I joke about how that nigga act, that shit, like I said, he wasn't always like that. But then it's like I listened, look at the joint, like I watched last night, I sat there and watched his last TV interview. He did an interview with Jimmy Kimmel.
Kimmel. There's no B in there. Why black people always got put the B in there, man? What's up with y'all?
Because we
Jimmy Kimball.
grew up when the store Kimball's was still open.
That was
Oh,
Gimbals.
It's close. Yeah, Kimball's too. One Kimball's a dog food, else Kimball's, right?
That's Gimbals. And
Something
Bits.
like that.
See, man, you all fucked up, man. You high.
But in the interview, yeah, that's in the interview, he was talking about, I know it's like chronic syndrome.
Fried rice.
I know,
Mhm.
you know, but that nigga, he like he was. That's what he was saying. How what's that shit called? Lick the toad.
What?
Yeah, that shit that Mike Tyson was talking about. It's something with a frog.
Oh, ayahuasca? Something like
That
that.
what it is, the
Yeah,
toad shit
some
or
old crazy
something.
shit like that, yeah. But they say
Yeah,
you like die and come back to life.
no, I give you a psychedelic trip.
Oh, all right. No, that
Yeah,
might not be it. I don't know. I don't know. I think
he,
that might be it. I don't know.
yeah, he didn't want to tell you what happened
Who
on the
did it?
trip. He did.
Mike?
He know. Did he? He said he wouldn't
Oh,
tell
no.
anybody. He
Yeah.
said he didn't want to tell what happened.
Yeah, they say either you have a good trip or a bad trip or some shit like that. Mm-hmm.
What kind of trip he had?
I know Jada Pinkett said she did that shit.
I had here. She took it and had a trip that she wasn't a whore.
Who you talking about?
Jada.
Keep his wife's name out your fucking mouth. Don't do that.
Listen.
He's from Philly, man.
Nigga, keep your wife's mouth off of niggas. What do you mean? But bro, that's what y'all should have told that nigga. Keep your wife's mouth off of niggas. Keep your wife's vagina off of niggas. Motherfucker. I don't give a fuck that nigga from here or not, nigga. We know niggas that date whores, they get spared. That nigga ain't special.
She might just have friendly pussy.
Yeah, she community chef. You know, she just playing on a luxury board. That's it. I understand. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I was just joking, Jada. This guy, he's ignorant. He's just
I am.
he's just a heathen.
I am.
He's just a heathen.
And I love Jim Low down Dirty Shane. Still gonna watch it every goddamn year. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, she did Red Table Talk. She told us all the shit was true. You see what I'm saying? I didn't make it up. You should have kept your fucking business in your house. You motherfucker ain't gonna do me as far as you will. I'm totally disappointed in you. Totally disappointed.
This nigga like the bogey.
Oh man.
It's time to wrap this show up, y'all. We out of here. This nigga with a cigarette, like he been.
Y'all can see, you know. But definitely feel good to be back. I mean, we're gonna definitely keep.
Right, yo, this is our first episode, dog.
Well, we came back really had a good time. Cause like I said, this whole little Diddy shit going on. And, you know, being back in the city, you know, we got our whole little ordeal with academics and them and this whole little Philly beef. And I mean, also before we go, like, we gotta definitely tell these motherfuckers, like, the anger and animosity that comes as far as, like I said, these other podcasts and this beef shit is because these niggas make money and promote this shit, but they don't understand the shit that going in the city after these interviews, after you spark the shit.
Right.
So you get paid, take your weird ass home and get to play with yourself when there's niggas out here that get hurt in real life. You know, I mean, I watched you personally do the shit with Chicago. See what I'm saying? So as far as trying to do the nut shit here, I just hope these niggas don't keep letting you use them niggas like that.
Downfall for the beat.
Yeah, man, cause yeah, that shit ain't what it is, man. But as always, like I said, we gonna keep reporting on this whole little, you know, P Diddy thing. Definitely, like I said, we started out on it. We gonna see it all the way through. No Diddy. See what I'm saying? And we gonna go from there. Also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all check out our other podcast, which should be coming back real soon. Second season of Chronic Cinema. Can't wait. Super, super excited. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Comment.
Also comment to Nobody's Listening. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, or go check out Chronic Cinema also. But, I mean, you got any closing arguments, man, for the people?
This podcast is brought to you by Backwoods.
Backwoods, man. You hear that, Backwoods? Y'all better sponsor and send that check. And I mean, well, as long as I'm saying smoking these Dutch masters, y'all need to put a check in the mail too. As long as this box of Teddy Graham sitting back here. And I don't know, don't pay attention, you know. And then y'all alkaline water companies that want to get with me, get with me. I love alkaline water.
Oh, you know what's crazy? It's some boys from up here that got their own water. Yeah.
All right, guys.